Some of us may remember the old television show where the comedian Flip Wilson would be in various scenes where he'd mess up, screw up some way, and his response was always, "The devil made me do it." It became a popular phrase and everybody was saying that all the time. Some of us may remember those shows directly, and others, there's Google or YouTube. Anyway, when we get into that situation where we mess up, we're kind of predisposed to blame somebody else, instead of owning our own guilt. From the very beginning, Adam blamed Eve, and Eve blamed, well, the devil made me do it, she would say. In this week's scriptures, as we begin Lent, we hear how Jesus was also tempted by the devil in the desert. He was tempted to the sins of greed, power, control, but he also shows us the proper response, the best response, which is to rely on God's will to be the direction of his life. How do we, through prayer, as we begin this Lenten season, rely on God to understand what we must do so that we might follow the Father's will and not just our own? The Psalms are one of the ways we do that. We hear this week, "Be with me, Lord, when I'm in trouble. Be with me when I'm in temptation." And isn't that what we pray each time we pray the Our Father? "And lead us not into temptation." So as we continue into Lent, let's focus on those three tasks that we're always asked to keep in mind: of almsgiving, of taking from our, not just excess, but from what we have, and giving away to the poor, to be that face of God's mercy as Jesus is for us. To involve ourselves in fasting, of letting go of those things that are really not required if we're going to follow God's will in our life and not our own. And finally, in prayer, that we might follow the Father's will and ask that God be with us in times of trouble and temptation, but knowing that in the Father's mercy, abundantly present to us, God is there.
Be with me, Lord, when I am in trouble. Be with me, Lord, be with me. Be with me, Lord, when I am in trouble. Be with me, Lord, be with me. You who rest in the shadow of the Lord and abide in the presence of God. Say with your heart, my shelter and strength, my God, in you I trust. Be with me, Lord, when I am in trouble. Be with me, Lord, be with me. Be with me, Lord, when I am in trouble. Be with me, Lord, be with me.
Evil will not fall upon you, no affliction will find your door, for the angels have been sent to protect you and guard you in all your